Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video about weeding a library collection. So the section I chose to focus on was actually recommended to me by our current school librarian. I am on an elementary school campus currently teaching, and I asked her which section would most benefit her. She's been going through a weeding process and hasn't gotten to this section yet. So it is the 590s, the nonfiction animal books. There are 361 books total in this collection, and it covers specific animals or animal groups and general information about animals. This section does not include domesticated animals or pets or farm animals. That's what domesticated animals means there. For criteria, I looked at two different things. I looked at popularity and also looked at publication date. Popularity as measured by circulation numbers. So I'm able to look at each individual title and see how many times it has been checked out. Our library has been open for our school has been open for about 20 years. So that's 20 years of circulation data that I'm looking at. And then the publication date. So the oldest titles are from 2001, and then obviously the newest titles go to this year, 2025. I broke those down into 3 different sections. And then from that, I looked at how many times each of the books had been checked out. For the 2001 to 2009 books, I decided to keep books that had been checked out at least 100 times or more, breaking that down 20 times over, 100 times over 20 years would be about 5 times per year. And then for the 2010 to 2019 books, I decided to keep books that had been checked out 50 or more times. And finally, for the 2020 to 2025, I decided to go ahead and just keep all of those selections as they haven't had a ton of time to circulate. So I wanted to give them more time as they are newer titles, have more current information and images and illustrations. So what I found using that method is that there are 43 books that could be removed from the 2001 to 2009 dates due to their older publication date and their lower circulation numbers. And then from the 2010 to 2019 section, I recommended removing 14 out of 71 books due to their low circulation numbers. And then, like I said before, I recommend retaining the 150 books that were brought into the library between 2020 and 2025. And that brings the total removal number to 57 books. Just as I was looking through this, it gave me great information about what books kids enjoy. And so that would be great for adding to the collection once the section had been weeded. Very popular animals listed here. And then formats, which I thought was interesting: animal battles, books about baby animals, and then books about gross and weird animals. And then I listed here some also very popular authors that have great circulation numbers. So this process was very interesting, and I felt it was just very applicable to what I'll be doing in the future in a school library. There were a lot of older books in the section that hadn't been checked out in a number of years or only a few times. And so that was a really easy decision to decide that they could go and have a new life and new home somewhere else. And then many books have been added in the last 5 years, so I can infer that our librarian has really seen the need for new and updated books in this section. And if you also saw, there were not many books purchased in the 10 years before that and added to this section. And those newer books that she did purchase are a great mix of individual animal focus, which is supports grade level animal research projects that we have in several grade levels across our school, animals with a common theme, or animal battles, very popular category there. All right, thanks guys for checking in. Can't wait to see what y'all have to share and what you found.